morning and welcome to Merch Day launch. This is a big, big day.
This is crazy.
So for those who don't know, maybe you didn't see it in the chat, maybe you're watching on YouTube later on, we did launch our second merch store today. Did you just put lipstick on? Why are you wearing lipstick?
It's a tint.
It's a stick.
It's some red with some pink.
I am not used to this.
I had it for the wedding this weekend.
I didn't notice that. Silly Crystal, thank you very much for the subscription with Prime. But off of Carla Marie's lips and back onto the merch day.
I'm struggling today, guys.
Carla Marie is still struggling, even though we are 2 days removed from the wedding that we went to in Detroit. I'm going to explain how Carla Marie embarrassed the crap out of me on Saturday, right after the wedding. We are going to talk about some merch. We've also got, if you notice, there it is. The Hype Cup today.
Yay!
It's
a version.
It's an artistic rendering of the shot glass that you can buy in our merch store. And I saw a couple of people in the chat on Twitch talking about how they already bought the Hype Cup, which makes me very happy. It's a shot glass. It's metal so that you can kind of travel with it, and obviously it makes it a lot easier for us. Stainless steel. So it makes it easier for us to ship it, which is really cool. Oh. And if you type in ! and the word merch, MERCH, into the chat, you will get the link directly to you in the chat.
Okay.
And on YouTube, if you just scroll down to the description of this video, this and all the ones after it will have the link in there.
I'm going to give you the person who put in the first order.
Oh.
We'll do that at one point.
Okay.
The hot pink backpack is already sold out, which we told you guys there were only 5. We only we weren't going to list it on the website at all because there were only 5, but there's just insane sourcing issues. Like there are some items that I believe in certain colors you won't get in like even a small or a medium or the regular thing. So we basically just picked and pulled what we could get from anywhere. And I talked to our friends at the Roosevelts this weekend about like why sourcing issues are so bad and why everything is floating in containers in the Pacific Ocean. I had no idea. It was because there are no truck drivers to basically offload it.
The people that offload it on the docks are also in short supply.
Yeah.
But the reason, there were 2 things. I forgot what the first one was. The second one is I'm actually happy that we sold out of those backpacks because it proves what we were saying last week when we told everyone there was going to be a merch launch. And I'm not doing this because I want to like pressure people to buy things. But if you do want to purchase something, purchase it sooner rather than later. And the pink backpack is a great example. Now, that was like the thing we have the smallest amount of. So I don't think we're going to run out of things as quickly as the pink backpack. But if you do want something, buy it quickly if you can. Also, thank you to everyone who got us to level 2 of the hype train so far. We have a special drink for today if we get through hype train level 5.
Okay.
We have a special celebratory merch day thing. Also, I've got my review of Detroit style pizza, which I finally had.
I got my review of Mom's Spaghetti.
For the first time. Yeah, tell us about Mom's Spaghetti. For people who don't know what Mom's Spaghetti is, Carla Marie.
Okay, so Eminem, from Detroit. If you ever seen 8 Mile or listened to any of his music, you're familiar. In his song, Lose Yourself, yes, he says, vomit on a sweater already, Mom's Spaghetti. And for years, we have all gravitated towards that line. Yeah. Either a vomit on a sweater already or just Mom's Spaghetti. And a few weeks ago, it was last month, September now, I guess, he opened a restaurant in Detroit called Mom's Spaghetti. And he actually served at the restaurant opening weekend. When I say restaurant, it's really only a walk-up window. The only way to get food is walking up to the window and ordering. And we were able to go inside and sit down and eat because it's like kind of attached to another restaurant.
Okay, but how was the food?
I'll get there.
Come on, get there. Let's go.
No, because I had so many people say, I don't care how the food was. I want to know how the experience was. Okay. Literally in my DM. So, excuse me, sir. I don't interrupt your stupid pizza reviews.
I didn't give a pizza review.
Now I'm going to interrupt it. And inside, there was a line of like 200 people wrapped around the corner, not waiting for the food, waiting to buy the merch. And inside this restaurant is a trailer, and it's supposed to look like his trailer gets in 8 Mile. And there's all this merch inside, but we weren't allowed to go in there because we didn't wait in the merch line. We only bought the food.
Okay.
So they serve you your spaghetti in a Chinese food container, and it is probably enough spaghetti for 3 people. It is absurd.
Is that all they sell?
There is spaghetti and meatballs, spaghetti and vegan meatballs, and a spaghetti sandwich.
So it's spaghetti. That's it.
It's actually it doesn't say spaghetti, it all says sketty.
Okay.
And a water and pop. It said pop. And it was actually decent. It was, I hate to say hospital style spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like tomato sauce and spaghetti.
Was it like Chef Boyardee style spaghetti?
No, I'd say it was better than that.
Okay. All right.
But the bread was really good. Your friends got the spaghetti sandwich, and they said it was like butter with a side of bread. That's how, like, this bread was like so buttery.
Okay.
But it was an all around great experience.
Would you suggest people go to Mom's Spaghetti if they visit Detroit?
Yes, and if you have to wait more than 45 minutes, I would not.
Also, I know that Detroit for a long time has had a very bad rap, and it still is a city that needs a lot of work, but there are really cool parts of Detroit.
I loved it.
And it's weird giving my first review of Detroit-style pizza because I have gone to the suburbs of Detroit and into Detroit like most of my life.
Okay.
Growing up, my aunt and my uncle and my cousins all lived there. My aunt and my uncle are still there. And Southfield is like the neighborhood right outside of the city, one of the neighborhoods.
I think that's where the bride grew up because there was a drink at the wedding called the Southfield.
I think it's a pretty big suburb of Detroit. But this is the first time I've had Detroit-style pizza, even though I've been going there since I was basically born, which is kind of weird.
So you had Detroit-style pizza.
I did. Let's see.
Are you going to review it?
Fred the Mailman says the coolest part of Detroit is Canada. Canada is right across the river. Windsor,
I didn't know
Canada.
That. News to me.
Yep. We also have 3 minutes to get through Hype Train Level 3. I know a lot of people are buying merch, so I totally understand if we don't get through the Hype Train today. But at the same time, we do have a very special celebratory drink if we get through today's Hype Train. Let's see.
Love seeing the username change. Fueled by Dana changed her username to Dana on Long Island.
Oh, wow. So now we have 2 on Long Island people. I know we have Heather on Long Island and we have Dana on Long Island. Eric _Cleveland. That's close enough.
Okay.
Tacoma Swifty is also close. So Detroit style pizza. And do you know the difference between other pizzas, Carla Marie, and Detroit style pizza?
There's probably sauce somewhere that it's not normally or something.
So it is normally a square pie from what I've seen.
Okay.
And the sauce goes on last. So when you make a New York style pizza, you go dough, cheese, sauce.
Nope.
And then the top.
You said that backwards.
Dough, sauce, cheese, and then the toppings.
Yes.
Detroit style pizza, you go dough, cheese, toppings, sauce.
So it's ass backwards.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all sorts of jumbled. And I went to a place, I asked our friend Choff, who used to be on the radio in Detroit, where the best place. If I was going to go to one place for Detroit-style pizza, where do I go?
Okay.
And he sent me to Buddy's, which apparently is a chain in Detroit. They've been around for a while. So on Saturday night, I left all my friends, left Carla Marie, and went to Buddy's by myself.
You did.
Sat down and ordered 4 squares. So 4 squares is a little bigger than a regular, like, personal pizza.
Okay.
Okay? And they look like little Sicilian
Did you
slices.
eat all 4?
I did eat all 4.
Dear God.
They look like little Sicilian slices.
Okay. It's cute.
And I don't want people to get mad at me for saying this. I know there's a lot of people in New York and New Jersey
What?
who are going to watch this video. Detroit-style pizza, specifically from Buddy's,
Okay.
rivals some of the mediocre pizza places
All right.
in New York. Now, would
Like
I
the
put
99-cent pizza?
would I put Buddy's Detroit-style pizza over like the best New York City slices?
No.
I don't know. But I think head-to-head, it would be a lot of New York City pizza places.
Okay.
A lot. Now, comparing it to Chicago-style pizza, it's not even a comparison.
What's better?
Detroit.
What?
Chicago-style pizza is the worst style of pizza.
Okay. Also, New York or New Jersey pizza? What do you like better?
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Detroit-style pizza is really, really good. And it's a little
Well,
bit...
I missed out.
It tastes a little bit sweeter because the sauce is the first thing that you taste.
It's
like a little more, I don't know, tart,
No,
sweet.
I bet you their sauce is just different.
Maybe. But yeah, Chicago style pizza, don't get me wrong, I'll eat it.
It's like a cake.
I'll eat it, and I'll be excited to have it's still pizza-ish.
Nerd at the cool table hasn't said anything here in months, and he says deep dish is trash.
I wouldn't say it's trash. If you put it in a pizza battle, it will always come out last. Okay. Anyone who says Detroit or Chicago style pizza is the best type of pizza is only from Chicago.
Okay.
And
I didn't love it. I was there. It was like, did you cook it all the way? Why did it take 7 hours?
Yeah.
And it's still not cooked.
New York pizza, I still think if you took the best New York and New Jersey slices, they'd probably beat Buddy's Detroit style pizza. But I'm telling you, it's a closer battle than I expected.
Now I gotta go back because I didn't eat that. I had spaghetti.
It is a very close battle. So shout out to Detroit for this little hidden gem. Okay. Now, if you order Detroit style pizza from like Domino's, is it going to be that good? I have no idea. I've never tried it. I've never compared and contrasted. But shout out to Buddy's for putting together a phenomenal slice. What are you reading in the chat?
Just everyone ripping into Chicago style pizza. We all have a common enemy in here.
Well, it's barely pizza. It's a casserole.
That's fair.
It's a pizza inspired casserole that you can throw toppings on. Okay. And thank you to everyone who's gotten us through this level of the hype train. We're at level 4, about 50% of the way there. And yes, thank you to Claire for putting the merch store link in there. We do have our merch store, which launched today. And it's pretty exciting seeing the actual orders come through. Do you have the first order, Carla Marie?
Yeah, you want the first order?
I do.
I
just want to know who it is. We have pages of orders already? And this is why we said, make sure.
The very first order.
What was it?
A hot pink backpack. It seems like people came to order the hot pink backpack and said, I'll get the rest later.
That's fair.
There were 2 orders that did that, the very first 2. Number 1 order came in the second the store launched. Wow. And it was Carrie Schaff.
Carrie Schaff?
Yep. And
sounds like Harry Shaft.
And the next one for the exact same thing, the hot pink backpack, was Sonali.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you guys very, very much for jumping in there.
Okay, you want to know how many orders we have so far?
Wait a second. Did we get through?
Wait.
Okay. What?
Wait. We have 99 orders.
Already?
Oh my God.
It's been up for an hour.
What do we call Matt, our warehouse guy?
Our distributor?
Our distributor.
I guess.
Our printer, distributor, master of merch. He said, this is insane. It's been 1 hour.
That is really cool. Thank you, everyone who's supported us so far. And thank you to Jen for dropping in a bunch of gifted tier 1 subs. The one thing we did do, and I want to mention this because I want y'all to know that we don't just take the gifted subs and the bits for granted. No. What we did and I think we did it last time as well. The top 3 people who gifted bits and the top 3 people who gifted subs all got a pretty cool promo code, a pretty steep promo code.
I wouldn't say steep.
To use on the website. And it was one of the ways we showed the people who supported us a lot here in the chat that we appreciated it and we wanted to make sure that they got a little bit for their efforts. So also Danny from Florida, is that a new name? New username?
I think she was in here a few weeks ago.
Imagine if we completely changed the way that people use their Twitch handles
or
and Instagram and everything.
In general.
Yeah.
Well, I would have to be, where would I be? Carla Marie from Seattle.
Oh, that's a good call.
I think you either just it needs to be your name. Like you are out. Worst Anthony. I guess that's better than like XX baby, whatever.
Yeah.
Jim Bro XX.
I could do that. And then I saw we also had, Becky from Miami, we've talked about her, Claire and Olympia. I think Claire and Olympia kicked it all off.
She did.
Because that's how we used to refer to people as we shouted them out on the text line when we had a radio station. Oh, you know what I also saw over the weekend? Carla Marie.
What?
Do you remember when we had Jay Cutler, the bodybuilder, on Elvis's show?
Yes.
Big dude. He's like a 4-time Mr. Olympia. He's got all sorts of products that he sells. Mm-hmm. He came to the studio.
Yes.
And we played Tug of War.
Tug of War.
Someone sent me the video this weekend. I guess some like Jim Bro Instagram account found that video and made it a reel. and said when a bodybuilder takes on a morning show, and like you just see all of us. It was 10 on 1.
You need to share that with the class.
I'll try to find it. And if I do find it again, I'll post it on my Instagram. You can go check that out at Worst Anthony. But it was like 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, and someone just found that video. Hey, Kyle King show.
Yeah, he raided with people.
So Kyle King, thank you very much. First off, I didn't see the raid, but thank you very much for doing that. I was in his chat on our account, the Carla Marie Anthony account, complaining about how the Astros are cheaters and they took the American League Championship Series from the Yankees a couple of years ago with their sign stealing.
Yeah.
And Kyle King let me have it. And he made all valid points about how the Yankees
cheaters.
Also used to cheat.
I wasn't around for that. So.
No, you were clearly alive. You're not 12. But thank you very much. And he said, what's the difference between a Yankees hot dog and an Astros hot dog?
I don't know.
I knew that was going to be the answer, and I hate it. He said you can still get an Astros hot dog.
Yeah, well, it's probably made of fake meat because they're cheaters.
It's a hot dog, so it's probably made of fake meat no matter what.
Yeah.
So thank you to anyone who is joining from Kyle King's show. It is an amazing show. If you don't follow him right now, make sure you follow his account. Awesome sports talk. Carla Marie, for the people who don't know us, do you want to explain what we do and who we are?
Oh, no. I don't, but I will. Oh, I just spit everywhere. We are Carla Marie and Anthony. I was just going to say we host the Carla Marie and Anthony show, but obviously that's what we're doing. We used to work on the radio, but we don't do that anymore. We've been on Twitch for over a year, and we do a show 3 times a week on here, and it's like your standard radio morning show, but way better and way cooler. And it's a good time. We talk about random things, but today is a weird day because we launched our merch store again. It just reopened, hence why we're matching. We don't know. We're froze.
Okay, the video's frozen, but the audio's still going. And
I was like, wait, I'm not moving on that screen anymore.
Let's see.
And we never freeze anymore because we fixed the internet, so I don't know what's happening.
I think it's the actual camera. So we're still, audio's still going. I will try to
And we completed the hype train.
Video. It's going to be a really weird shot of me for a second.
Let's see. Of all days to freeze. Oh my God. Today is not the day. All right, audio's good, so we'll go back to our roots of being on the radio. Can't see us, so that's cool.
Oh, and that's frozen too.
But yeah, so today we relaunched our merch store for the first time in 5 months, which is very exciting. Limited time only, 2 weeks. You can shop. You'll get your item in time for Christmas. And everyone's putting the link in there. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that is a great shot of Anthony. How is this happening right now?
I don't know. This hasn't happened in a long, long time.
We are also just coming off of a weekend where we basically drank for 3 days. We were at a wedding in Detroit, and I am still on the struggle bus. I had to eat McDonald's yesterday to hopefully soak up the alcohol of the weekend, and then I had Chinese food for dinner. But every time I have Chinese food, my skin physically hurts because I bloat so much. So every part of my body is aching right now.
There we go. It looks like we are back.
In case anyone cared what my body felt like.
I don't know if the whole eat McDonald's or eat this sandwich actually, I think it's more of a placebo effect. Like you go to your comfort food, you go to the thing that your weakness, if you will, and it makes you feel better. I don't know if there's a biological reason that
it does. The oil soaks up the alcohol. That's why you need greasy food.
Let's see. Oh, a first-time chat from Reckless Ways. Thank you very much for welcoming us back. I don't know what happened to our video just then.
So bizarre.
That hasn't happened in a very long time.
So Anthony claims that I embarrassed him this weekend.
Absolutely.
So we were at a wedding for his friend, who I've also known for 10 years. So.
Yes. Known him longer. Still my friend. Yeah, it is a Monday. We used to have Monday tech glitches all the time. Now we don't. So it is Saturday evening. And I left the group of friends and Carla Marie for a while because I was going to go visit my family. My uncle just had a surgery, so I wanted to go visit him in the hospital. And Carla Marie would have come with me, except for the hospital only had a one person at a time policy, so there was really no reason for her to go. So I'm gone for, 4 hours or so. Visit my family, come back. Now I come back, and we were at the Tin Roof in Detroit, which is not too far from Tiger Stadium.
It's literally a block away.
And everyone's drunk. There's a 90s cover band. The guy looks like he could have been...
He was the Rascal Flatts lead singer.
I was going to say Rascal Flatts or who sings, Hey Now, You're an All-Star.
Oh, Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. He could be the Smash Mouth lead singer as well. He's going nuts, doing all the late 90s hits.
We were when I tell you, so just a quick backstory as to what was happening. We had mom spaghetti, and we're all like, "Oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna go drink. There's no way." And we were at that bar for like an hour and a half. Like the band wasn't playing. We were all like, "Man, there's no way we're gonna make it past like 6 p.m. today." I'm like, "Thank God I'm flying out tonight." And then everyone's so tired. I was like, "Wait, guys, I have Seattle gummies in my pocket." They're like, "What are?" Well, like some friends had no idea. I'm like, "No, they're caffeine
Give
gummies."
him weed.
So I start dishing out caffeine gummies to everybody. I order a frozen margarita, and that was it. Lights out for that group. Now, the caffeine, like, elevated the group, and everyone was
And
like,
then everyone
all
started taking shots.
Let's drink, let's take shots. I mean, it was just like, so by the time Anthony gets there, I'm running around the bar, like, just screaming.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't annoying at all.
No.
That chick, Ricky, I did see that you were also at a Tin Roof in Nashville. So I get there, and everyone is very energetic and very drunk.
Yeah.
When I show up. And I'm totally sober, just came from a hospital, so not like the most lit situation ever. And there's obviously people walking around in their Halloween costumes. And much like you see in any given city on Halloween, there are really attractive women walking around in not a ton of clothing on Halloween. Mm-hmm. And there's a group of women that walk by me. And Carla Marie taps me on the shoulder. Like, viciously taps me on the shoulder, almost shoves me into the bar.
Shook you and turned you around.
And goes, "Oh my God, Anthony, look, it's your dream." And points to some strange woman who's got her boobs up to her chin in some sort of like glittery top. And I look at her and she looks at me with that weird ass comment saying, "Hey, Anthony, look, it's your dream." And I just stared back at this woman like,
okay.
Hi.
Guys,
I don't know what to say.
Can I tell you what the girl was dressed as? First of all, she was a snack, but she was popcorn. And her boobs were like a popcorn bra. And Anthony, we know, is the popcorn monster.
Listen, I do love popcorn.
And he loves popcorn. And I think I turned around, I was like, he loves popcorn.
It was the stupidest. I didn't even know how to. I was frozen. Much like our video was frozen a couple minutes ago. I was just
He's like,
standing
"Hey,
there.
Can you not do that?" And I was like,
she had no idea what she did either. Carla Marie looked at me. I said, "Carla Marie, don't ever do that again." She was like, "Why?"
"What?" You go, "You just pointed at this girl who's half naked and told her she was my dream."
Yeah. And keep in mind, again, I hadn't had a drink. I had nothing at this point. Just staring back at this woman.
I had one frozen margarita, and then by the time we left, I had another half of one. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what they put in those drinks there, but... So anyway, I'm going to get all the Halloween stories out of the way as much as I can.
Well, we have to take a break from stories, though, once this one's done.
For what?
Because we do have... The hype cup is full. We got through Hype Train level 5. And I think we have to celebrate now.
Okay, let's do that first.
Okay, did you bring cups?
Yes.
Okay. Bam! We got some glittery champagne to celebrate.
Does champagne age? Because I've had that for a lot of years.
Probably. It's probably not going to be very good. But we have this.
Oh, my God.
No, we don't have. We actually don't have our own new shot glasses yet. So thankfully, we're not taking shots today.
They'll be here soon.
We are going to be drinking some champs.
While Anthony pops the champagne, Sonali said, "What brand are the PJ pants? Are they loose-fitted flannel?" Yes. The band around the waist is actually an elastic band. It's stretchy, and there's a tie as well. The kids do not have a tie. They just have a band, an elastic band, the kids' ones. So if you end up getting a size that's too big, you definitely can tie it a little tighter. I wear a small. They fit fine on my waist, but I can definitely pull them out further as well.
Scotty Whip said, "One Hope is great," and that's the brand of this champagne. Now, be careful if you end up with this specific champagne bottle or one designed like it, because there's a plastic wrap around it, and if you take that plastic wrap off, all of this glitter starts to fall off. So I taped it back up. So that's why it looks a little, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks a little jankety right now because I hate glitter.
Yeah, Scotty, that's right. They donate so much money to nonprofits.
Oh, cool.
So years ago, they sent me this bottle. I think we may have still been at Elvis's show, or we had just moved here. It was like a congratulations thing, whatever it was. And this morning, Anthony's like, "Oh my God, there's glitter out this thing. Who makes this?" Or blah, blah, blah. I was like, "I don't know. They sent it to me." He's like, "Who, your mom?" And I was like,
Carla
"No."
Marie's mom loves glitter and loves torturing me with glitter. There was a question: what size PJ pants does Anthony wear?
You have a large, but you said you could do.
I could 100% fit in a medium. So if they are my size or larger, I would 100% go with a large. If they are my size and a little smaller, go with a medium. I'm like the cutoff. I can fit into both.
If Ricky's in here, Sonali, are you shaking that?
No, I'm just.
Because Ricky was concerned about the same thing about her booty not fitting. Fucking. Why didn't you count down?
Why would I count down? It's not New Year's. Here we go. Thank you to everyone who got us right up to 100 orders before our first hour even passed on the merch store. I mean, that was...
Well, let's see. We were at 99. Who are you kidding? We may be stuck at 99 forever. Are you ready?
Yeah, how much are we at? Where are we at?
111.
111. So we got 100 orders. Thank you very much. And I know that...
But 535 visitors, so you 424 people.
People. All right, Carla Marie.
People, I need your money.
Cheers. Thank you to everyone out there who not only purchased merch, but helped us get through Hype Train Level 5.
Ooh, that's good, champs.
I was expecting it to be really bad because it's old, but it's actually pretty good.
How many orders did we have last time? 1,200 something.
Yeah, but that's over 3 weeks. I mean, this is day one.
Yeah.
So I think we're doing okay. I think we are doing okay. We should actually have some sort of like daily tally of what we did last year compared to where we are.
All right, that's
not
for like
last
our
year,
if we do a business, like if we like need to pitch our business to investors or something. No one in here cares about that.
No, I think it's just cool for people to see like whether or not we matched it. And the good news is if you're on the website, if you want to go check out some merch and you're like,
okay, that's fair, Shauna. Sorry.
What'd she say?
She said, I'm one of those 400. I'm looking at prices, making Christmas lists.
Okay.
I love it. That's what happened last. I mean, like it was like the third day and it went through the roof. We were like, what? And it was like, oh, everyone was kind of just like sitting on it, waiting to decide. I'm a fan of shopping like that. So
the thing I was going to say was, crap, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Oh, the good news is if you're on the website and nothing's jumping out at you, that's fine. There was a lot of stuff that we wanted to get ready for this merch launch that because of the supply chain issues and sourcing, we couldn't do. So we've already decided that there will be more down the line. There will be a third merch launch closer to the summer. So if you're looking for something soon, buy it now. And you'll notice that there was stuff that we had in the first launch. What?
Go ahead. Sorry.
There was stuff we had in the first launch that is not available anymore. That's going to happen again. The stuff that we have today will not be available in our next merch launch.
It might.
Other than the classics, not really.
But it depends how things sell. Like if we sell 3 billion beanies, maybe we'll bring beanies back. Who knows? But then there's going to be no one else to wear them.
Life is a Hike said, I was one of those 400, but my supervisor was venting.
Buy them a shot glass.
I'm excited to see all the shot glasses.
Me too. Lenny asked, who was the first full order that wasn't someone just like trying to get a hot pink backpack? And it was Julie in Arkansas.
Oh, cool. Go Hogs.
And then...
We'll pick Suey.
And then you, Lenny.
Oh, Lenny was the fourth person?
The fourth, yeah. I know that's why he was asking. You were the second full order other than a backpack.
That's awesome. And we're also at 731 points of our 800 point total, or point goal. That's really cool.
No one cares about orders coming in.
What?
My Halloween.
I was talking about points.
What's points?
The points are right here on the screen. 731 of 800.
But those aren't points.
Those are points. They're sub points. They're not actual subs.
Oh, right. All right, I'm going to move this. We don't have that. B. Chantilly said there's stuff in my cart. I don't know if we have that email that's like, hey, did you forget about your cart? I'm lonely.
I really hate those emails.
All the stuff in your cart is lonely.
I also want to shout out Andre, who also changed his Twitch handle to Andre on Long Island.
Oh, I was like, who's Anderson on Long Island?
It does look like Anderson very quickly.
But now we know it's Andre. Okay. So Halloween at the same bar, wasted in the bathroom, Halloween weekend, whatever. None of our group was dressed up. I was wearing my Hocus Pocus shirt. Everyone at the bar was dressed up. I go into the women's room probably for the 10th time that night because I don't know what was going on. That frozen margarita was melting in my bladder. I swear it happens. And this girl is dressed as like, I guess she was a NASCAR driver or like pit crew, like whatever. It was like a one piece, but it was all leather.
Was it like olive?
Black. It was like, it looked leather. Like,
Looked
it was
like a flight
tight.
suit.
It was tight. And utter chaos was happening because her zipper, the track on the zipper busted. Like it broke. And she's like, I don't know, does anyone have a safety pin? And there was a bathroom attendant and they didn't have a safety pin. And I'm like, this is your one time to like swoop it. I got everything else.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't have a safety pin. But I was like, let me see. Give me the zipper. I was like determined. So I now have this girl I don't know in front of me. Her whole thing is busted open. She's got a bra on. It's a tan bra. And I'm like trying. I'm like, yeah, like the track is actually broken. There's no way. And some other girl goes, well, I wish you had a black bra. Like you could just leave it. It'd be fine. And she's like, I know. And then this other girl sitting there was like, well, I have like a black sports bra under this. I'll just trade bras with you. She's like, would you? And she's like, yeah, I don't care. And the other girl was dressed as Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
And she took off her bra, gave the girl hers, didn't even put another bra on. She was like, forget, I don't care. And then we're walking out, and me and the original girl had the issue. She's like, man, women in restrooms. I love girl power. I love the support. I was like, yeah, that's awesome that your friend did that. She's like, oh, I just met that girl 30 minutes ago during the bar crawl that we're doing. And I was like, what?
And they exchanged underwear.
And I was, a bra.
That's underwear.
No.
It's an undergarment, is it not?
It's different. Yes, it's an undergarment. It's not underwear.
It's still underwear.
Unless they are lactating, there is nothing coming out of their nipples to make it gross.
I never said it was gross. I never said they were lactating. I said it's underwear.
No, that's where you were.
You go buy bras in the underwear section of a department store. Yes or no?
Maybe underwear's in the bra section.
No. I am 99% sure everyone's going to agree with me on this. Bras are underwear. You wear them under your other clothes.
Undergarments. They are not under. It's not called underwear.
It's underwear.
Okay.
You're all wrong.
It's
you don't
not,
know what
you
you're
don't know
talking about.
because don't try to mansplain bras to me, you jerk.
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's in the lingerie section. They traded lingerie. Anyway, and all the girls just kept saying over and over again, kept being like, yay, women supporting women. I was like, this is awesome. I was here for it. So, yeah.
That's something that would never happen in a guy's bathroom.
Yeah.
But also, we wouldn't be wearing costumes where our zippers bust open. Like, oh, no, I've got to make this
And I was like, also,
dick pouch fashionable.
This is what happens when you buy bullshit $70 Halloween costumes.
That's fair. Underwear are panties to me. Bras are bras. I don't know. Okay, so a lot of people saying it's not underwear. Lindsay and Lyle says Anthony is technically right.
I think that's probably, yeah, Lyle.
Right? I think that's what that says.
You're only reading the ones that say you're right.
No,
Lindsay
I
is the only
already
person
read two that said not underwear. You just don't listen. Carla Marie, how many gummies did you have this morning?
Just one, but I had it like I swear I had one, but it's kicked in sooner than normal.
Let's see. We labeled as lingerie. So is lingerie not underwear?
That's coming from Nordstrom.
Okay, but is lingerie not underwear?
What? Underwear is lingerie. Bras are lingerie. That is the category. So we are telling you that this thing that I am wearing is not called underwear.
Is it under your shirt?
Oh my God.
Is it under something else you're wearing? Because I think that's the definition. It is under something you're wearing.
I am the Arthur meme.
Underwear covers my butt, says Dreamer2715.
Because you could have a thong that would be considered underwear.
Tank tops, are those underwear? Different. That's just a shirt you're wearing under another shirt. Like a bra's not a shirt, although sometimes it's worn
I'm
as
going
one.
to default to Lee in Tacoma because she works for Nordstrom and she deals with clothes.
Okay. That's fair. Let's see. Regular bras and sports bras make it even more different. It's no worse than giving her a tank top. Okay. Oh, you can vote in the poll. Can I vote?
No, don't you dare.
Underwear. Vote.
How come it's not coming up for me?
Oh, undergarments are taken off, which I thought was just another word for underwear, but apparently it's not. What else do we have here? Okay, Ricky says a bra is essentially underwear. Undershirt when you think about it. All right, maybe I'll take the loss on this one. Maybe I'll take the loss. But, I mean, what do girls know? Am I right? Guys probably invented bras.
Oh, wait. We have to talk about something.
Talk about what? What? Oh, that stupid thing you're wearing? Yeah, show everybody.
Wait, I feel like it's so late in the show to show this off. It's my merch launch outfit.
Yep. That's something.
I took a video of Anthony realizing what I was wearing, and I'm going to post it later, and it was hilarious. I rented it from Newly. It was supposed to be part of my Halloween costume, but I didn't need it. What's happening to my head?
Apparently, the difference between underwear and lingerie, according to the Big Event 64, and according to Google, says underwear focuses on functionality and performance, whilst lingerie focuses on aesthetics and design. So where would a bra, I guess depending on the bra, it could be lingerie or underwear.
Okay. But like now, there is functional lingerie. Like that's an actual thing where it's like super sexy and lacy, but like you could wear it regularly.
Like a lace shirt that also is a bra.
No, but okay.
I
Like
don't know.
a lace bra.
I don't know. You do match the champagne bottle with all the glitter. There's a lot of glitter going on here.
Oh my God, I should have been this for Halloween.
What is it?
A merch fairy.
You're a merch fairy today. Congratulations. All right, undergarments won the poll, by the way. Bras are considered undergarments, not underwear.
All right. What did we learn on Monday? This.
Thank you for the first time chat. Who is that? Dad vs. the World podcast. Dad's vs. the World podcast. I got to check that out. Sounds like a pretty cool name.
So, another thing that happened this weekend that came up. I don't even know if you were a part of this conversation. Maybe you were. No matter how old you are, if you're watching a movie with your parents and a sex scene happens, it is the most awkward thing.
You've got to leave.
You
just leave the room. That's how that happens. That's how that works.
And some people were like, yeah, you don't know. You're like, oh, yeah, this movie is great, right? Like, why is it so awkward? Even as kids, you would just like sit there and my parents would be like, can you go to the kitchen and get me a drink? And I'd be like, thank you very much for respecting the awkwardness. I will get you every drink you want from the kitchen.
And I know someone's going to be like, oh, but they're just boobs. Or someone's going to say that in the chat.
It doesn't matter. It's your parents.
It doesn't matter. And it sucks.
You burn the TV, Lenny said.
Yeah, everything has to stop.
But now if it's like my mom, I'll be like, oh, like, you know, like acknowledge that it's happening. I think it like makes it less awkward. If it's both of my parents, it's like, everything inside me is burning. It's like the meme, everything's fine, and the house is on fire. That's like what's happening.
Also, something happened over the weekend, not including us, but it is my worst nightmare come to life. And it's something that I have been thinking was going to happen for a long, long time. Did you see the story about the guy in the Joker costume in Tokyo?
Okay, sorry.
What?
We're done with the sex scenes?
Yeah, what else are we going to talk about?
Oh, I was reading... Erica said she made her mom watch Magic Mike for the first time.
That's a terrible idea.
That.
Do you see penis?
You see bulge.
Okay.
But I would take my mom to Magic Mike.
That's a little different.
No, it's not.
It's more awkward.
To take her to Magic Mike.
Yeah, there's going to be wieners flying around.
I don't think that you see their wieners at Magic Mike.
If you don't see their wieners, then you're fine.
Okay. So Tokyo, Joker.
Yes. So this is something that I've thought, it's my fear every single Halloween. My actual fear every single Halloween. There was a guy who dressed up as the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix style Joker, and just started stabbing people in Tokyo. And I've said this for years.
Like
Halloween is like the most dangerous, scary time, not because of like the ghouls and the goblins.
But I feel like most people who are psychopaths and want to murder people want like a less cliche murder story, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I think when you really break it down, Halloween is people oftentimes, most of the time, walking around with face paint or masks.
Yeah, you can't like you can just murder everyone. No.
And it's the only time it's normal like to walk around with something that looks like a samurai sword or something that looks like a big axe.
Yeah. So what happened?
They just started stabbing people.
They don't know who it was.
I don't know if they caught the guy. I don't think anyone died. It was like minor stab wounds. But how crazy is that? Oh, let's see. Yes, that was like a few years ago with the clowns in New Jersey killing people. What? I remember there were people dressing as clowns to like freak people out. I don't remember
it's not
clowns
a
killing
thing.
people around Halloween. But I think about, and I know it's messed up, but I think about that every single Halloween. Like, it would be so easy for some crazy person to just put on a mask.
Yeah.
Think about, I mean, you could just be Mike Myers and just walk around with a machete.
I know, like, when I think about it, like, I was answering the door for the 4 trick-or-treaters that I had. I was very upset about it. We have candy for days.
I did see a lot of people on Reddit talking about how it was their first year as a homeowner and they were so ready for Halloween, especially after last year. There wasn't really a lot of trick-or-treating going on.
Yeah.
And everyone seems to have been stood up this year.
I feel like a lot of towns are doing that trunk or treat thing, and that's where kids go. It's super safe. You don't have to go around the whole neighborhood. I feel like also people got to a point where people weren't, like, homeowners weren't giving out candy. So people probably like, we're not, like, our kid rings 100 bells and 5 people answer a door. Like, that sucks. So this is what happens. But I was all pumped, and then no one was ringing the bell. I literally was sitting on my couch dressed as a cat. Face paint and everything. And Anthony was like, I don't know, people have signs. Like, you should put a sign on the door. As soon as I put a sign, doorbell starts ringing.
Well, I came back from the gym and I noticed there was a couple with their young son or daughter. And Carla Marie, where she lives, there are like 5 townhomes attached to one another. And I saw them walk up to the first townhome, get candy from the actual human being, walk up to the next one, which had a bowl in front. Third one had a real person giving out candy. Fourth one had a bowl in front.
They were standing outside.
So they stopped at every single townhouse except for yours. And
I
saw
have
them,
pumpkins and a purple light. I
saw them walk by, and that's when I realized, I was like, Carla Marie, you need to put a
you
sign
should
or
have been
something.
like, excuse me, we have candy.
No, hey, send your kid to this home. I wasn't going to do that.
We ordered Chinese food last night, and when the guy came, I go, hey, do you want Halloween candy? He's like, yep, I'll take some. And I was like, take a bunch. And he was like walking away, and he's like, by the way, I love your costume. Meow. And I was like, what the? People are losing their minds. But another person rang the doorbell, and the kid like got the candy, and the parents could see all my cats in the window. And I heard the mom say to her son, oh, look, they're just like Nana's cats. And I was like, I feel like I just got shamed.
You're the old cat lady. I mean, you have 4 cats. So let's see. Danny from Florida said we had trick-or-treaters at 10 p.m. I was already in bed. Yeah, 10 p.m. is entirely too late. I also saw a handful of adults who didn't look like they had a kid around them. Like, they're like 6 feet tall, walking around with candy bags. And yeah, they probably could have been like a tall high schooler, but everything about them looked like adults.
My mom said that a kid rang the doorbell, and my mom gave her candy, and she was, can I have one for my dad?
I mean, it's nice for the kid to ask, I guess.
No, the dad was probably like, I'm not taking you trick-or-treating unless you ask for candy from me.
Heather on Long Island brought up something that I think you found yesterday as well, Carla Marie. Check out Candy for the Troops donation locations.
Yeah, I did see that.
So you can send some candy to all the soldiers overseas, which is actually very nice. Cool. I know they do the same thing with Girl Scout cookies, right?
Do you think that they're like, oh no, the Girl Scout cookies?
We're just making our fighting force as fat as possible. Here are some cookies.
Yep.
Here are some Milky Way bars.
Yep.
Here are those strawberry wrapped candies that no one likes.
So good though.
You like them?
My grandma used to, the inside is soft. It's amazing. Such a great little surprise. But they probably get like the worst candy. They're probably getting like York peppermint patties and Smarties sent overseas.
Vanessa with 1S said, my 13-year-old is 6 feet. He was trick-or-treating with our younger kids too. Looked totally out of place.
But what I was going to say is when I was opening the door, like you were up here, I could have been murdered and you would have had no idea.
I mean, I'm assuming you would have screamed or something. So I would have known then.
Not if they grabbed my mouth, like in movies.
Yeah, I guess you would have just
But
been
I opened
gone.
the door, and most people would like step back. Like, you don't, like,
Yeah.
COVID, whatever. I didn't have a mask when I was answering the door, but I was like, you're outside. I'm outside. Like, and I would put the basket out and be like, I wasn't touching it. I was like, take whatever you want.
You know what's interesting? I think there is an etiquette, and we've probably lost it a little bit because no one really shows up to your door unannounced anymore.
And I think that's part of why it's like so awkward.
I also think we're in a city. We're in Seattle. I think if you were in a typical suburb, like the stereotypical like American cul-de-sac suburb.
Yeah, but there are 8 billion children that live around me.
That's true.
I hear them all the time.
But do you think, because I know this would happen.
You said that?
What?
I said, what if I was murdered? You said, I guess you would have been just gone.
Yeah, I mean,
But
what else am I gonna do?
So someone rings the doorbell. I open it, and there's this little kid, and I assume it was a kid. He was very tiny, and it was like an all black. I don't know what he was. It was like a scary thing. It was like an all black costume, full mask, and the eyes were like 2 red dots, like lit up dots. And he's like, like my door has like a little like ledge, and he's like on that. And I was like, hi. He's like, trick or treat. And I'm like, take some candy. And his family was like super nice, and his dad was like, I love your costume. I was like, thanks.
So, but that's what I was going to say about the etiquette to opening doors or knocking on doors, which I think we've lost because, again, like even me when I was in high school, I rarely just walked up to my friend's house. I would just text them and be like, hey, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Come outside. I think you're supposed to knock and then back up like 3 steps. If you knock and granted this was a little kid you're talking about, so I don't want to bully a little kid. But if you knock and you just stand there in the doorway, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
And I remember over the summer there was someone selling a house around here, and I guess the listing agent was like walking around seeing if anyone wanted to see the open house. And she did that. She knocked and just stood.
But you know why?
Right there.
You know why?
Why?
Because she wanted to peek inside of my house. It's probably casing the joint. I don't know why you answer the door for people.
I don't know. What if it's important? What if they're being chased by a murderer?
I always open the app to see who's at the door. But Anthony refuses to add the app to his phone.
There's too many notifications I get through the app.
I don't get any.
Oh, well, I did. Let's see. What is this from Dana on Long Island? Ever had a kid walk into your house? My sister, when my sister was 3 or 4, she was dressed like Baby Bob and decided to go into this one house. She just wanted to walk in and ran around the living room table. That's actually pretty amazing.
I would have died if that happened. My cats would have lost their mind.
Sammer1318, thank you very much for ordering some merch.
Hell yeah.
As you can see on the screen, if you're watching live right now, you can type an exclamation point in the word merch. You'll get that link, or Claire and Olympia just put it in there as well. If you're watching on YouTube later, you can just go to the description below, and there should be a link for the merch right there.
Yes. So Sarah just asked a very great question. She said, Carla Marie, are you getting rid of your pink sofa? I saw you went to the Lovesac store. Would love a review of your Lovesac. I'm considering getting one. So, not getting rid of the pink couch. Actually, we sold the day bed. You can see it's gone in this room. We are putting the couch in this room, basically redoing the whole studio room. We're actually going to do our show from the new couch. And I will let you know. I'm a big fan. We actually got to sit on the couch in the Lovesac mobile concierge. And it was very comfortable. And it was a really cool experience. And it should be here.
Late this week, early next week, yeah. It's going to be interesting getting used to a new setup. But I think we're going to like it.
I'm sure there'll be some growing pains. So
of course. Going to be some new stuff we have to buy.
Yep.
We have so many random tech things, adapters and wires and cables, and can open up like a whole engineering department here.
We think we're going to get, when it was movie day and the teacher would reel in the TV, we think we're going to get one of that for all of our equipment.
Yeah, well, no, I think, so right now, as you can see, we have the GoPro. Well, you can't see it, but we have a camera in front of us, and then off to our right, your left, is the screen where we read all of your comments in the chat. So right now, if you just typed anything, it would pop up right here. Mm-hmm. What we're going to try to do is get an actual full-size TV, which I still have in storage, and use that for the chat. So it's going to be gigantic, and we'll put the camera right in front of it. So it might look a little more natural. But when I'm
looking at the chat right now, does it look like I'm not looking at the camera?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, most of our video is us looking into the bottom corner of people's screens.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We want to make sure that we're seeing your chat. So Anthony goes from living room couch to studio couch. Absolutely.
He's not allowed to sleep on the left side.
Karina from New York.
You will not be sleeping on that couch.
Yeah, well.
No, because
it actually turns into a bed.
No, I know it turns into a bed. It's pretty cool. We get to move pieces around and make it a bed. But no, because you like to not shower sometimes after the gym. You sit on the couch, and I told you that is my hard no rule, and you continue to disobey it. And we've had this conversation in this chat before, and everyone has yelled at you that is absolutely disgusting that you even sit on the couch.
Well, there's nowhere else to sit in this house.
No, you come home from the gym and you take a shower.
No, see, I come home and I eat, and then I like to shower.
No, you.
Real quick, before you say anything, Carla Marie, we got another raid. We got raided twice this morning.
Why?
We are now being raided by our friends from NK Mornings down in Portland. So thank you guys very, very much. rating with a party of 22 people.
Well, let's see what these 22 people think about coming home from the gym and sitting on the couch.
Well, I'll be honest. I used to shower in my own apartment right away. Here's what changed.
You don't own this place?
Here's what changed. I don't care about the furniture in this place. No. Here's what changed. I started doing a little more research about how I eat before and after a workout. And I'm supposed to eat way more right after I work out than I was.
You could stand in the kitchen. I stand and eat all the time.
And honestly, one of the problems in this house is there really aren't a lot of places to sit.
Because all of our chairs broke.
Because a lot of the chairs are broken. 2 of them are up here, so I'd have to bring my food up here. And the chairs that remain downstairs, there's usually a cat on one of them. Sleeping. And I feel bad waking up cats. So, and listen, I think for the most part, I'm a pretty clean person in general. So I will live with this being the dirty part of my life.
No, I will not live with it being the dirty part of your life. You're going to have to
eat before I get back home. Where am I supposed to eat?
You know what I'm going to get you? They make, for couches, they make things for people who have pets. You put it down.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to have, called a sweaty ass towel or something, and you're going to have to sit on it.
Tacoma Swifty said, wait, your dining chair is broke. So these are the chairs that used to be in Carla Marie's dining room. Each one of them is slightly broken.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Each one of them is slightly broken.
Literally one of my friends, we knew they were kind of breaking, and we talked about this. Our friend Cassie Jo Craig, who is a stunt woman in Hollywood, sat on one of the chairs and just completely collapsed. And I was like, if that happened to anyone else, we would have been injured. But luckily, it was a stunt woman.
And actually, last week, something similar happened to me. It didn't break all the way, so I didn't hit the ground, but one of the legs where it was attached to the chair snapped, and I went to go catch myself, and I think I hurt my shoulder trying to catch myself.
So
also Stankubia, or Stankubia.
Kubica.
But I like saying Stankubia. Said, why don't you get your own after gym eating chair?
So that chair just stinks all the time.
I wonder if I can take the step stool. Just sit on that.
I used
to shower at the gym. I haven't really done that since the pandemic.
Why?
I don't know. Because gym showers are gross to begin with. And I feel like people forgot how to act in public. And there's way more Band-Aids and hair in the gym shower than there used to be. Because people really did forget.
100%.
You put them inside for 8 months and people forgot what it was like to be around human beings.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
Meg said, how about you just follow house rules, Anthony? That is legitimately the only rule.
You know what's funny is I keep getting crap for
sit on the
saying,
counter.
oh, I live in Carla Marie's house. And someone always says, yeah, but you live there too. It's your house. And Carla Marie says, why don't you call this your house? That's one of the reasons. I didn't agree to that rule. That rule's stupid.
D in Palm Beach is right. You should shower as soon as you get home. You can get some pretty gross skin infections.
Yeah, it happens. I did one time get ringworm from the gym, which now I wipe down, and this obviously helps because
but
of the
showering
pandemic.
immediately helps as well.
No, wiping down the equipment before and after is what I do now.
Okay.
I used to only wipe it down after as a courtesy to everybody else.
But I'll also get UTIs if I don't shower right after working out.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that.
I mean, you might.
I don't.
You can get infections in
I've
your
worked
veins.
out way more in my life.
But you're getting older, and now your body can't combat wean infections.
Okay, if I get a wean infection, I will start showering directly after the gym. I'll start showering in the gym again.
Deborah's saying the things that I say all the time. Why can't you just come home and take a shower?
Because I come home and I eat. I don't know. That is where these ideas separate. Is I come home and I eat. That's it. Let's see. Showering in the gym might give you a wean. That's true.
I didn't ask you to shower at the gym.
I have seen people get foot infections at the gym, which is kind of not mine, but gross.
Why don't you shower then eat?
Because according to the research that I have read, making sure you get the proper protein intake after your workout within 20 minutes or 30 minutes is essential. You want me to break down the science of it?
No, absolutely not.
There we go. The solution is clearly that Anthony should eat in the shower. You know what, Texas Chris? I think you're right. Even on my way home,
He does take like 30-minute showers too.
I do take long showers. I love taking showers.
I don't know what he's doing in there.
I honestly,
the guy has 4 different face washes.
No, I don't. I have one.
You have the orange one. You have a foaming one from Bliss Spa. That's not mine.
That's a facial. That's like that's a 3-minute facial. That's what that is. Yeah. You're supposed to put it on. It foams up, and then you leave it for like 3 to 5 minutes. I use that about once a week.
But I can't get him to wash his face unless he's taking a shower.
Yes. So here's my normal shower routine. My normal shower routine is turn on the shower, obviously. Step in. Stand under the shower head for a solid 10 minutes.
What?
Yeah, just stand there. Soaking it all in. Meditate a little bit. And then wash my face. Or no. If it's a day where I'm washing my hair, I will wash my hair first, then face, then body, and then I'm out. Also, I shave in the shower, so like when I am shaving my face, it's usually in the shower. Just way easier.
You should. Matt is right. He said, "Oh my God, tell me your skincare routine." I am actually putting together a blog about my skincare routine, ironically, but I think Anthony should do skincare routine. And then it's going to be when Carla Marie shows up and starts washing my face. I literally will take.
Sometimes.
You know, like I have like pads that are really not to wash your face, but they're kind of like an astringent pad, but they're like, I think they're for aging. I don't know what. But I will come up to him before bed sometimes and wipe his face because the man will not wash his face before bed.
No.
Which is
I wash my face in the shower. I shower.
One of the easiest things you can do to protect your skin and one of the worst things to not do.
Here's the deal. I shower usually twice a day, minimum. Because I'll shower in the morning before the show. I've been better at that too. And then I'll shower after I work out. And sometimes I'll do 2 different workouts in a day. So now I'm showering 3 times in a day. I don't need to wash my face at night if I'm showering 3 times a day and washing my face every time.
He also, you use moisturizer now?
I do, yeah. Big fan of the moisturizer. I'm trying to, if it looks like I'm not paying attention, I am. I'm just trying to clear the cup because it's been full for a while.
I don't know, guys. Do they make, like, females have certain soap for their private parts? Do guys have certain soaps for their private parts?
I've never seen it. I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you use body lotion?
Sometimes.
Ricky wants to know how your skin isn't dry yet from all the showers.
I don't know. Got good skin. Got that Middle Eastern olive skin.
Everyone keeps bringing up the story about how you said to me one day in the stream, why do you have face wash that has a pH balance? And I said, that's not face wash, that's vagina wash.
Yeah, I used that on my face a couple times.
Okay, well, it's fine. It's soap.
Yeah, I mean, it's soap at the end of the day.
Oh, that's true. They do make ball soap. Ball wash soap is a thing.
That's okay. That's a gimmick. It doesn't matter. If you can wash your hands with it, you can wash your balls with it. It's soap, okay?
I feel like...
As a matter of fact, we should just be using face wash for everything. If that like cleans your pores the most, right?
Okay, but I feel like your ball skin is more sensitive than the rest of your body, and it probably needs an extra special.
I would argue that the skin is way more durable than the rest of my body.
I don't want to talk about that.
Just going to say.
Yeah, that's true. Nick said face wash is way too expensive to use
That's
all over.
true.
If I ever catch you using my face wash on your balls.
I mean, I've done that a couple times where, like, if I run out of body wash, I'll use face wash for that day.
All right, well, mine is
two.
like a prescription, so don't.
Well, don't leave it there. I use face wash anywhere someone else's face is going to be. So sometimes you might have to use it on your ween. Got to keep it oil free. Oh, so I saw this account actually followed us earlier. Now it's their first time chatting. Retro Video Games.
Oh, whoa.
Thanks for hanging with us. And I just got some new Game Boy games in the mail. I got Super Mario Kart for Game Boy Advance. Pretty pumped about it. Possibly one of the best games of all time.
I literally live with a 13-year-old who refuses to shower after working out and won't wash his face.
And drink champagne.
Okay, here we go. I blocked them already. It's been nice having them.
Okay, yeah, that was weird.
That went from 0 to 69 real fast. Hold on here.
I blocked him. You're good.
No, you banned that comment.
Oh, okay. Just leave it for now. We'll see if they act up again.
Nope. We have 0 tolerance here.
Okay. Damn, we just lost a follower.
I don't care.
Thank you very much again. I know we've said it a lot, but the merch sales have been coming through all morning long. And as we get ready to wrap up the day, you want to give everyone a merch total for?
I will. Can you? Karina from New York just said today was merch, 2 raids, pizza, supportive bar girls, Anthony's hygiene, and ball soap. Great Monday. Can you copy that? Because after every show we forget what we talked about, and I never know what to write in the description.
Okay, here.
Oh, thank you.
A description. Maybe that's something we could do at the end of every show is
Yeah,
ask people
I
what
was
the
thinking
title
about
should
that.
be. And then we could credit everyone. Like, according to Karina from New York, today's show was blank. So I just copied that.
Okay. Merch total.
Yeah, where are we at?
I have to go build our Facebook merch store after this because they don't make it easy.
Put together a merch map. Oh, we could do that. I didn't do that last time. I promise I will do it this time. A merch map. I'm a big fan of maps and charts. So what are we at?
124 orders.
Ooh.
That's cool.
It would have been nice to have 125. I feel like that's a nice round number. But I will take 124 and be very, very happy about it. What, Carla Marie?
And mom spaghetti.
Oh, and Detroit style pizza.
No, that was the pizza comment. It's in her description. She said pizza.
Oh, she did. There we go. And yes, I do promise I will make a merch
Guys,
map.
he probably won't.
No,
so
I
don't
promise
get your
I will.
hopes up.
I promise I will.
Are you going to shower after the gym today?
Yes.
Before
At
you
some
go-
point. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We are out of here. Remember, you can hit exclamation point and the word merch in the chat if you want that link right now. Claire just put it in there. And the store is only open until November 15th. So, like we have said, if you want to make sure you get the merch that you want before it sells out in your size and your color, we already sold out of the pink backpacks. Make sure you buy early. I know it is very early to think of Christmas shopping, but it is November 1st.
My sister just said ordered, and it's going to be our Christmas pajamas, so better be in on time.
There we go. And
They
the
will.
reason that we're shutting the store down on November 15th is to make sure that we have a month at least to get everyone their gifts, because that should be enough time, even with the strain on the postal service.
Yep.
So, exclamation point, the word merch. If you're watching this on YouTube, it is in the description below. We appreciate all the support to kick off everything on a Monday between the hype train and the
This is awesome.
124 orders.
Sway299 said, when will things begin to ship? The week of December 13th is, we're telling you the absolute latest, but
November.
December.
Would start to ship?
Yes. Okay, so
I'm confused.
I know you are. December 13th is the latest, is what we're telling you. That is the week things are shipping. It will likely be sooner, but December 17th is like one of the last days things will go out
Okay.
to get in time for Christmas. So, and the reason we're saying that is because we're frozen again. No way.
No,
I'm just going to keep talking so you have it. It's guaranteed before Christmas unless the post office fucks it up. Sorry, Fred, but that's the plan. But yes, so the reason we're doing that is because some of the things, if they sell out and we still have it on there and we need to source it from a different place, like we could tell you could get your order by December 1st. Like it could happen. But there are certain things with sourcing and everything, it could take a little while to get it in. So like every other store right now, you should get it by Christmas is what they're saying. But we will.
All right.
That's the plan.
Peace out.
Peace out.